Hello, I'm Hugo. I run a company called Rely. We do innovation in big organisations, and I wanted to spend my 5 minutes just presenting an idea that's been kicking around in my head for the last few months around hard prototyping. You may have seen on some of the blogs the cool lace-ups that Nike are doing that have taken 30 years to get from our screens into becoming close to being a product that we can go and buy. They haven't got to the hoverboard yet, but I'm hoping that that's going to be coming along in the next 5 years or so. So there are some things where there are problems that are just really, really hard to solve. So, you know, the salesman's dilemma is one of those problems that no matter how good balsamic is, it's not necessarily going to be able to solve the problem. So sometimes we need to look at maybe there could be some other tools that we need to look at if we're going to solve some of the hard problems. And so we look at the idea of hard prototyping being the prototyping where maybe the feasibility of the idea, how doable it's actually going to be, as opposed to how much people are going to want it or how much money it's going to be making as the key driver. So there are times when those lovely wireframes that you start off with on a piece of paper, or maybe even kind of using a bit of HTML, CSS, even creating a little app using PhoneGap, all of the tools that we have are going to just be working too hard to be able to actually get it to happen. So IDEO's model for product development, desirability, viability and feasibility, is what we use as standard when we're trying to assess products and work out how to get the ones in the middle to market. And this is where you can actually start working, well, actually, if we've got a problem where we know the desirability, so if you've got a cure for cancer, don't bother doing a landing page test for it because it's going to go and people are going to want it. You're also going to make a hell of a lot of money out of it. So what you need to focus on is actually, can we do this? So I just want to show you a couple of tools that we've been using for hard prototyping. One is Elasticsearch. It's awesome because it makes it really easy to take a bunch of data and turn it into something that's meaningful for people. So I was at the Elasticsearch meetup and Mark from Elasticsearch showed this that he'd done, which is indexing all of the UK's crime statistics for the last year, doing a statistical analysis for it and pulling out big towers which show you odd crimes. So there are almost 1,000 people in possession of weapons instead of 2. And you can drill down and find out that's Stansted Airport. This is another hard prototyping tool. It's called MathLab. It's actually used when you're doing machine learning and creating algorithms that are going to be able to create a model for house price valuation. So we're trying to work out, could we get rid of estate agents? Could we actually just do it all automatically? So the main problem there is people don't like estate agents. That's going to be easy to deal with. If we do it, we'll make a load of money. So can we actually do it? And MathLab is the sort of tool that actually you need to get the Agile team working in to create your prototypes. And it's going to get a lot harder because the next thing that's coming is going to be those virtual realities where you're actually having to prototype 3D worlds where it's a completely immersive experience. So if you start thinking about hard prototyping now, as you go forward, you'll probably be in a good place to try and take advantage of some of the things that are coming along. That's me done, I think.